Goosebumps because
you can feel it when the animosity is there.
Oh, yeah. And I felt the animosity in the locker room, in the back. Even here right now, sitting here about 15 feet away from the ring, I can feel the animosity, and the match hasn't even started yet. Bell rings, and this match is now officially starting.
Referee calls, and again, like we alluded to.
Spear, and immediately just jumps on Proctor and just starts throwing clubbing hands at him. Proctor, Roma Miller pulled up Proctor's hair to put him down on the mat, and he's now putting the boots to him. Whips Proctor into the rope. Hits a drop kick.
Roma Miller taking Proctor to the mat. Roma Miller with a big elbow. Takes Proctor down.
Also said he had this coming.
Roma with those double knees.
Double knees. No, I told you there was no love lost between either of these men. And I think this first minute of the match has proven that. Still continues just to assault. It goes for the pin finally. 2. But Proctor gets up at the count of 2.
And Proctor rolls to the outside.
And that was the smartest move that Proctor could have done. Roma took it to him pretty hard, pretty fast in the early going in this match.
And Proctor needed a second there, didn't he?
Yeah, and he did not give Proctor a second to even react as soon as the match started, either. He's been on him ever since.
Proctor calling for a timeout. Roma Miller not happy with that.
Pulling his hair again, but this time Roma Miller paid the price for that. Big double axe handle from Elijah Proctor. Crowd saying that was weak, but Proctor just laid that club in harder.
Yeah, I think they got to realize, if they're going to taunt Proctor, he's going to take it out on Roma Miller.
Yeah, and he's definitely doing that right now as he's pretty much strangling him on the second rope.
Big forearm there.
Whips him in the corner.
Proctor gets Roma Miller out of the corner.
Threw some extra emphasis on it, too, as the ring just shook. He goes for the pin, but Roma Miller gets up at the count of 1. Elijah Proctor does not like the fans in the attendance at all. But that's okay, because the feeling is mutual.
Big forearms there to Roma Miller in the corner. Elijah Proctor with a big chop there.
Oh.
Proctor with a chop on Roma Miller.
Big chop on Roma Miller.
Oh, and a big forearm. Uppercut.
Now he got the audience to stop chanting. That was weak.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, to Roma Miller's expense, as he whips him in the corner again and puts full emphasis on it.
And Roma Miller just takes that to the back there, and it just takes Roma off his feet. Now Elijah Proctor pulling the hair of Roma Miller.
As I told you, both men do not. There's no love lost between either of these men. It would degenerate into this really quickly, I said.
And these goes, we may not even be watching a wrestling match here. It looks like these two just want to tear each other apart. This is a straight up fight.
Whips him in a corner again. Roma Miller fights out with a elbow to the face of Proctor.
And a boot. Roma looking for that clothesline, but
Proctor countered it. But it looked like Miller was fighting that as well.
Proctor, the Uranagi there, takes Roma Miller down in just a 2 count. Elijah Proctor with that chin lock there on Roma Miller. Roma Miller fighting out of it, but Elijah Proctor with a big clubbing blow to the back.
Fires with a club.
And now that snapmare takes Roma Miller out.
Devastating kick to the back of Roma Miller. Looks like Proctor's lining Miller up again for just a club to axe handle in the back. Goes for the pin. Roma Miller got up at the count of 1. Probably was thinking of putting his foot on the bottom rope. But I think he just wanted to kick out to prove to Elijah Proctor that he's nowhere near done this fight.
I sent a message to Elijah Proctor that he's got to do a whole lot more. Crowd firmly behind Gypsy King Roma Miller here. But Elijah Proctor takes him back down to the ground.
Takes him back down to the ground. Goes for the pin. 2. Miller gets up at the count of 2. Once again, just a club into the down kick in the back of
that
Miller.
axe kick there.
That axe kick. It's as if he's stalking him at this point, folks.
Sling blade.
Sling blade by Roma Miller. This could be the opening that Roma Miller needs.
Sling blade takes Elijah Proctor to the ground. Roma Miller looking for the cover. And I don't know if that's the right move there.
I don't think it was either because of how long it took for Roma.
Yeah, I think at that point you got to inflict more damage. Elijah Proctor looking for a clothesline. Roma Miller ducks, answers with a clothesline of his own. Roma Miller with a back elbow takes Elijah Proctor to the mat. Roma Miller with a big drop kick takes Elijah Proctor down.
And he goes for the pin. 1, 2. Elijah Proctor got up at the count of 2.
Referee Darius let him know we're this close, but just a 2 count.
But just a 2
just
count.
The 2.
And I think this is a mistake by Miller by not keeping on Elijah Proctor at this point. Proctor's begging for peace, but Miller's not going to have that tonight, folks. You don't just simply break a cane over a man's back and expect him to acquiesce to your request for peace. But
Elijah Proctor catches the foot here. Elijah Proctor back to his feet. Big back elbow. Roma Miller takes Elijah Proctor down once again.
With a shoulder tackle on that one.
Roma Miller just pulls Elijah Proctor back down to the ground, and Elijah Proctor slams Elijah Proctor's head down to the mat. Covers him for just a 2 count, though. Proctor gets up at 2.
I think that was just a simple, I just want to throw the back of your head into the mat as much as I can. Both men aren't going to be doing, from time to time, not doing traditional wrestling here. They just want to hurt each other at this point.
Roma Miller looking for the big right hand, but Elijah Proctor catches it. Looking for another, and Elijah Proctor catches that. Elijah Proctor with a big discus back elbow there. Big boot to the face. Elijah Proctor looking for that deep 6.
Hits it. 1, 2.
This could be it.
Miller gets up at the count of 2 again.
Roma Miller, that's a fighting champion right there, kicks out at 2.75. Roma Miller kicks out, and Elijah Proctor is beside himself at the moment.
Now, what both men have to do is they have to update their game plans that they've had going in, because
we gotta dig deeper. You gotta go back to the well. You gotta go back into the library and figure out what else can you do here.
And it looks like
Elijah Proctor. Maybe you figured it out here. This could be where he's looking for that senton that we've seen before, that swanton bomb.
But his neck and back are definitely hurting from what Roma Miller has done to him throughout this match, so it's slowing him down. Miller grabs the top rope, and
Elijah Proctor lands in a way that I would imagine most men watching this would not enjoy.
No, I didn't even enjoy it.
Hold on, Roma Miller.
Goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Proctor gets his foot on the rope right as Darius was about to hit.
You know, that's what we talked about earlier. The guys, the veterans, they know what they're doing. They don't exert that extra energy. They put a foot on the rope.
They put a
hand on the rope. They save themselves the energy of having to kick out. And moves like that could win you the match.
Could win you the match, but the crowd is definitely behind Miller at this point.
Roma looking for that super kick, I think. Lining him up, and he hits it.
Wow. Proctor just went down immediately after that, but he's grabbing the bottom rope now. It looks like his arm is dragged over, and Miller can't get him off of the rope. Finally does, but has too much time passed for Miller to take advantage of this.
Roma Miller's got him. Roma Miller looking to put him away here.
Proctor counters with that vicious elbow combination that he does again. DDT.
Oh, what a big DDT. The big DDT takes Roma Miller down.
And it looks like
Elijah Proctor going to the top row here. Going to the top high rent district. Elijah Proctor with the swanton bomb, and he nails it.
Nails it. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. And Roma Miller just barely got up. And Proctor's complaining to the referee now that was 3. And I have to give Darius credit. It wasn't. It was almost, but it wasn't. But is this going to give Miller the time to collect his thoughts and catch his breath and come back into this match?
Now, Elijah Proctor's got to stay on Roma Miller. Roma Miller is the champion for a reason. Elijah Proctor cannot make mistakes like this. And he's looking for the off with his head. Goes for it, but Roma Miller ducks. Roma Miller looking to put him away here. And the boot.
And the big
stops
boot.
Roma Miller in his tracks. Is he looking for a tombstone? Oh!
Hits the Ghostbuster. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And new champion Elijah Proctor beats Roma Miller.